I have the pleasure of being this year's Captain Orange and your official coach and leader, here to assist you in any way that I can make this a successful citrus sales program. Okay, let's get started. Or not.
I don't think it's going to happen here.
I did earlier.
Oh, you need more steroids.
Right out of juice.
It doesn't go too smooth on Zoom.
Here we are.
Okay, there we go.
I think three.
All right. So my cousins are regrettably unable to attend today's meeting. They want me to make sure that you're aware that I have their full support. And together we are going to pump you up, directing and assisting you to work hard and achieve maximum sales and your full potential. So hear me now and believe me later. It takes all of us working hard together to make this project work and for it to be successful. Due to COVID-19, unfortunately, we're lost the opportunity to have the criterium. It just couldn't be held this year. So it makes the Rotary sales, the citrus sales, even more important. The profits that we have for that, go into our project fund, and the funds are our club's ability to provide scholarships to those that deserve them, as well as help fund and participate in local and international projects. Thank you to Tina. These are some of the projects that we are doing or did do. Long list. Some of the donations that our club made as well. So without successful citrus sales, some of these would not be possible, along with some of our scholarships as well. Keep your applause down. Know for a fact that President Trump supports us. Do you remember the old saying, you are what you eat? Seriously, how can you not?
They got a picture of Trump with an orange face.
We could all benefit from the positive effects of vitamin C on our immune system this year anyway. So buy and sell citrus. For those new Rotarians or those that are less seasoned to this fundraiser and to the process, let me break it down for you. One of the Edwardsville Rotary Club's most profitable fundraising projects is selling the Florida Ruby Red Grapefruit and the California Navel Oranges to our family, friends, businesses, and other members of our community. With the help of Jason and Clay Stevens from Market Basket, who assist us in purchasing these, we take and place orders over the next 5 weeks, with the delivery and pickup on December 11th and 12th of this year. That pickup will be at Market Basket, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. It takes all of us in selling the citrus, as well as helping with the distribution. I will have volunteer sign-ups for later on with the distribution and delivery. I put together packets, flyers, cards, all that should be in the back of the room. If you didn't get it, you can grab it now. For those that aren't here in attendance or on Zoom or watching this as a recording, I'll have the packets in my office. I'll put up my information here in just a bit. There you have it. So, email address, cell phone, home, work address, and home address. So if you live close to Maryville, Glen Carbon, it's easier to pick it up from my work. You can do that. Or here in Edwardsville, in downtown, you can pick it up from the house. Just let me know. I'll also be bringing these packets with me every week, every Thursday. So if you didn't make this meeting and you're able to make one of the other ones, I can give it to you then. So as I mentioned, special arrangements can be made for anyone that can't make it. Please reach out to me individually at one of those areas there, and we can work out some arrangements. I can also put them in an email form and send you those links, send you those files, and you can print them out yourself. All right, so back to citrus sales, we've got the same prices as last year. So we're doing 35 for grapefruit, 37 for oranges, and 37 for split cases. So that's, like I said, no change from last year. If it's easier for you not to sell citrus, you don't want to get out, COVID, it's easier just to cut a check. You can fill it out to the Edwardsville Community Foundation with RCE Fund DA on the memo line and give that to Mr. Joe Malink. He'll take care of that. Or if you have a donor that doesn't want citrus or can't eat 72 oranges and would rather just make a donation, again, you can fill it out to that and give it to Joe. The payments for citrus, just as a reminder, are not charitable donations. It's not a deduction. But if you send it to the community foundation, then you can deduct that from your taxes. So we have 5 weeks, as I mentioned. The last Thursday will be December 3rd. So all those orders will need to be brought in at that time, along with the monies, so we can count those up. Delivery and pickup Friday the 11th from 2 to 6 o'clock. And then Saturday the 12th from 9 to 1 o'clock will be those times. Again, it's at Market Basket here in Edwardsville. If you don't have check cash and your purchasers want to buy citrus online, that's our address for that. Same as before, Edwardsville Rotary-citrus.org. So that is up and running, by the way. So in your packets, the next few slides will show you those. So this is just a general breakdown of, everything we need to know. We got the dates. Today, October 29th is the kickoff. The following 5 Thursdays, Thanksgiving week, obviously we're off. So bring in those receipts and reports on December 3rd. Prices are below that. Delivery dates, times, and location is below that. Talks about the weekly reporting. Try to get them in early if you can. It's always nice on us that are counting them. And also you can, rob your neighbor and sneak and sell citrus before somebody else does. So that's an option as well. The next part is your responsibilities. So as I mentioned before, it's everybody's responsibility in the club to sell or donate. It's a major fundraiser for the club, allows us to do a lot of things. So please do your part. In lieu of purchasing the citrus, you can write the check. We typically do about $12 per case that you would sell, or roughly around $300 per individual. But each Rotarian, we're expecting them to sell a minimum of 30 cases to get our numbers. The next one is just it's also in your packet, but it's one that I like to put out at my clinic at work. You set it on the counter when they come to check in. Your patients, clients, patrons, whatever, can grab that, fill it out, and send it in. It's an easy way to do that. Also in your packet, a reminder of the charitable donation, how to fill that out, what to do, what it accounts for. That's in there as well. Your customer record or tracking log, this is due December 3rd, as I mentioned. You can put the week of the sale in the first row, first column, name, so on and so forth, so you guys can see that on that sheet. I also have that in Excel form if you'd like that. Another one just to display prices, again, put it out in your business or what have you. You can email us out to family, friends, Facebook, whatever it may be. We have the 4 envelopes to bring in your money for each week that you'll be bringing that in. So as I mentioned, there's 4 of those. Final one's due December 3rd as a reminder. And then we have pickup cards. So if you sell a case or multiple cases, you can note on that delivery or on that pickup card how many of each, your name. That way, whoever's picking it up will know. I only put 5 in those per packet. I have plenty more. But I know for me personally, a lot of mine are online sales. And it may not be that case for everybody. So if it's not, let me know. Like I said, I have plenty of extra ones. I can give you some more. Here's my buds again. That's all we got to do, folks. Sell citrus, raise money. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Brent, can you how do you want to go about turning the envelope?
Turn in envelopes. You can do it on a weekly basis. We like to like any of the monies that you get in those orders.
I wasn't here. Since only 25 of those people can come here, how do the other 100 people turn it?
By making, they can pick up their packets at my work. They can pick them up here on Thursdays. They can pick them up from my home, or they can email or call me, and I can make special arrangements, either drop it off or meet them somewhere, or if they have somebody else that's wanting to. Oh, turn them in. I'm sorry. I misread. Yes, they can drop them off at any of those locations. I'm sorry, Rich.
Maybe a drop off here, they just drop it off out of there. I don't know.
That's money and cash. I'd rather not.
Get a hold of you and you can drop it.
I prefer it me directly, or if there's another Rotarian that they can get it to me. Yeah, Mark's office there in Glen Carbon as well. So
I wouldn't mail them. Consider a lot of people doing too much cash. Sorry. And